morning, yogis. Tina here. Welcome to Tina's Yoga Room. I'm going to lead you through a 10-minute morning yoga designed to wake you up, energize you, and prepare you for your day. Without wasting any time, let's come right to it. Hands and knees, tabletop. Make some space between each of your fingers. Make sure hips are stacked over your knees. Let's lower the belly, lift your tailbone, lift your gaze, pull your heart through your arms and take a couple breaths here. Notice the space being created in your heart, your chest, your spine. And with your next exhale, you'll push the mat away from you, tuck your tailbone under, tuck your chin. Press your belly towards the ceiling, making some space for the shoulder blades. And then inhale. Let's look forward, extend the spine. And exhale, curl under. One more round. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, come to center. Let's straighten your right leg, drop the toes down, press through the back of the foot to get some length in your calf. And now let's float that leg. So on an inhale, lift the heel, lift the gaze, similar to that cat-cow we were just taking. And an exhale, now curl, knee to nose. Inhale, straighten and lift. And exhale, curl. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, kick back. Drop the toes down and the heel falls to center. You can kickstand left shin wider. Float the right arm up, give that wrist a circle, and then reach the right arm long beyond the ear. Taking it one step further, float that right leg, bend into the knee, and now reach the arm back, scooping right underneath the heel. Now notice my knee is not pointing down nor pointing up. It's pointing straight off the side of the mat. Release. Foot down, hand down, drop the knee, and now step your left foot back. Heel is pressing back, lengthening back of the leg and your calf. Now float the leg and lift it as high as you can. Look forward, inhale. Exhale, curl under. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl. One more inhale. Exhale. Inhale, leg long, drop the toes down. Right shin can shift so the left heel drops down. Left arm floats, circle that wrist. And again, reach long for the side body. Keep reaching left arm long, float the back leg. Now you bend the knee and reach back for the bottom of that heel. Keep pressing your hips forward. Make some space for your shoulder. And then re-extend. Foot to the back of the mat, hand down. Now step your right foot back and you've got your high plank pose. Let's go straight to downward facing dog. And then walk the hands backwards to the feet. Have a bend into the knees. And then take the backs of the hands to the mat. Tap each finger towards the thumb and let the head go. So you're getting a release now for the wrists that were just holding you up. Now look down, hands to the hips, knees are still bent. Let's come up with a flat back and connect hands and feet at the back of your mat. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Again, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, sweep the arms up, and we'll add a bend into the knees for your chair pose. Let the toes be light and wiggly here. Pull the shoulder blades down the back so you have a lot of space between your shoulders and your ears. Arms go wide. Palms are facing up. Imagine the thumbs could reach back behind you. Then lift your heart up towards the ceiling. Now let the hands come all the way to the low back. Extend through the elbows, a little more length. And then we find your half chair pose. Bending the knees more, strengthening legs, lots of heat being built in the body, warming you up. And now let's take it into a dive. Head drops down. Release the arms down and walk the hands all the way out to your downward facing dog. The feet will separate a bit. Find a deep bend into each of the knees. Walking your dog out for a couple breaths. Now let's lift your right leg into the air. Stack the hip, bend the knee. Draw one big circle or two with that lifted knee. And then straighten the leg again. Look forward and step. Right foot inside your right thumb. Bring the right hand to your thigh. Press down through left hand and take your twist. Couple options for the right arm. You can stack shoulders, reaching the arm up. Or you take that arm around your low back and intend that right shoulder open even more. Right arm back up. Look down, tent the fingertips. And now let's lift into your high lunge. Relax the shoulders. Straighten your front leg. Arms once again interlace at the low back. Roll the shoulders down. Keep drawing left hip forward and reach your heart towards the ceiling. Look forward, rebend the knee, take a leaning out. The arms may float off of your low back now. Extend the arms forward for a breath, and then lower the hands. The right foot will step back all the way, downward facing dog. Take a couple more pedals and sways. And then let's lift left leg in the air. Stack the hip, bend the knee. Take one circle or two with that lifted knee. And then straighten, look forward and step. Right hand will stay grounded. Left hand to your thigh as you twist. Your options again are to float the left arm or half wrap it around your low back. Either way, we're getting opening for left shoulder. And lift that arm again. Tent the fingertips down and prepare to come up to your high lunge on your inhale. And straighten the front leg. Hands will interlace at the low back. Take the opposite thumb on top. Roll the shoulders down. Lift your heart. Gaze can rise as well. Keep pressing right hip forward by squeezing the inner thighs together. And come back to center, rebend front knee, and we'll take that leaning out, the hovering. Strong back, arms can float, gaze is down. For a breath, the arms extend out and then lower down. This time, let's step back to your high plank pose And we'll end with one vinyasa. Glide forward onto the tippy toes. As you bend the elbows, squeeze the elbows in towards the ribs. Upward facing dog, press the tops of the feet down, and down dog. Exhale, lift your hips. Couple more breaths to pedal into the feet. Release the head. And then lower the knees down to the mat. There you have it. In and out. Super quick morning stretch. I hope you feel more energized and ready to get your day started. If you haven't yet, subscribe to my channel just down below there. I hope your day is filled with joy. Namaste.